It was a very tough game tonight. I mean, I thought we played, did a good job in the first half, really setting a pretty good tone and giving ourselves a chance. The second half, they really kind of came out. They had a lot of energy, kind of sped us up a little bit. We took some quick shots, where allowed them to get in transition, get a little bit of separation, and then there was a little bit of an uphill battle from there. But I thought we competed all night, had some opportunities. When you're playing a team, in my mind, it's the best team in the SEC right now. They're playing the best basketball. They're defending at a super high level. They're making shots. They're playing inside out. They're doing all the things that great basketball teams do. So, we thought we competed, but in this type of environment, coming into their place, we got to have more performances than we had tonight. We had some opportunities, had some good looks. But we didn't convert them, and when they got those opportunities, they did. So, and that was the difference in the game.
Stack, the last couple of games, and you give yourself a chance on the road against ranked teams. What do you feel like it's going to take at this point to kind of get over the hump and get some of these wins against top teams?
Just consistency in our practices. I think we've I think we've got to continue to compete and do all those things, because we can't turn it on in the game. I've been trying to put the onus on our older guys to make sure that we have every game we can. I didn't think we practiced well before the Missouri game. The film that we watched before wasn't what I feel is indicative of what we needed going into those games, and we did practice a lot better coming into this game. So we got to find a way to string that together. I mean, it's not about just getting in games and turning it on, but that's just that's on me. It's on to make sure that we continue to get better in that department. I mean, I don't, us being in games, we've been in games for 4 years. Now I think it's time to show up and win some games, win these type when we get these opportunities. But we got 15 more chances to do so. But I think obviously this is some confidence boosters. But like I said, because this team has been blowing people away, and rightfully so. They've been doing it the right way, playing hard, playing tough, playing defense, and sharing the ball and making shots. And I mean, so there's something that we can learn and get better from that. That you got to do it all the time. That guy over there, I know he preaches it and he's staunch about it, and we have to continue to raise our level. I mean, it's pros on that team. There's some guys that's going to play at the next level there that when they had opportunities one-on-one, they turned around and they made shots over the top and did some good things. And but I thought our guys, Jordan had a good run for us. He did some good things for us. Liam, we pounded inside to him. He did some good things for us. But we got to have more contributions when we look down our roster. When we get those opportunities, can't look down and have 1 for 5, 1 for 6, 2 for 7, 3 for 7 on against a team like that.
So, Greg, on through since he hadn't given up more than 35 in the first half this season, y'all scored 39. What were y'all able to do to be effective during the first half?
I mean, I think I still don't think we left some opportunities on the table there ourselves. I thought we could have probably even had a bigger half, but we probably saw some shots going in. We were able to get to the line a little bit, maybe pounded inside. Our bench, it's not really like it's token starting, with our lineup. Our starters basically come off the bench. We're trying to save them some foul trouble, trying to take advantage of maybe playing against some another team's second unit before their first team get out. So I mean, that's just our strategy for doing that. So we had some good success with that. But the second half, I just thought the game kind of got a little bit out of sorts a little bit in that, just to where there was a lot of things that maybe could have been called that just could have changed the game a little bit different. We got ourselves and got sped up. Then we took a couple quick shots, and they took advantage of it.
Hey, Coach.
What up, Joe?
You mentioned learning how to win a lot. Do you think tonight's kind of a game that helps you, and what do you think there is to learning how to win? Is it just experiencing games like this and playing in environments like this, or is there something you're preaching?
Yeah, you got to win them to learn how to win. So no, but I think it's just coming down and again coming in that second half and making sure, knowing that this team probably hadn't been down a whole lot at the half, that they were going to come out with the haymaker. They come out in the first 8 minutes and try to blow teams away just by how hard they play. And I think that's something that we can learn, just to, that you can gain some separation, you can win some games, in the early parts of the game. And they came out, they were grabbing, they were holding, they were doing all those type of things that in that second half, and that we were one pass in the shot, and that's not how we play. We're taking shots on the baseline, non-paint twos. That's really not our style. We want to get those shots in the paint, and we didn't do that. So we just and again, I went with the different lineup that more of our veteran group to start the second half, and rethinking that now because it just didn't pay off. We came out and did things that was that first group doesn't do, because they know that they're trying to stay on the floor, trying to earn minutes, and so it's just something that we're continuing to look at. But some good things. There's some positives to take from him. Noah Shelby coming in, he didn't act like he was a freshman in the first half. Made shots for us, kind of kept us in the game. Lee Doit, who probably hadn't played a lot recently. We got our bigs in both bigs in foul trouble. He came in and got 3 baskets, a couple rebounds, a big block, saved a basket I thought was a for sure basket, and he stepped up and cleared the way for us. So he's some positives definitely to take about it, going forward. But again, it's on me and on our staff to continue to raise the level of how we compete on a day-to-day basis, not just in games but in practices as well. And that starts with our leadership, and we've been trying to encourage them to be better leaders, within our team.
Coach, you've seen guys like Santiago Vescovi beside Jordan James for a few years now. How have they developed, and what are they doing that's pushing Tennessee to the level they're at right now?
They've been here, and they've gotten better and better, each year. And I think that's just they play hard. I think that's a talent and a skill set within itself, just playing hard and playing aggressive. I think Scobie's, he's borderline edgy, so to speak. I don't think everything that he does is within the limits of what you should be doing, but he does it, and he's consistent with it. So he reminds me of Ginobili a lot, those guys that just get up under your skin. You love to have them on your team, but you don't like playing against them. And Josiah, he's stuck with it. He has ups and downs when he's been here, but now he's coming off the bench, and he's confident. He's coming in knowing that they want him to take shots, and he understands the system and what's going on. So it's good to see guys in our league that stick it out, and they don't run from the adversity as soon as everything that doesn't go their way. As we're seeing nowadays with the transfer portal. And it's good to see that they're having that success, and we've got some guys on our roster that the same way.
Last one, go to the back.
It's been several years since this program has beaten Tennessee. What needs to happen to kind of get back to the same level, that Tennessee is at?
I don't even know how to answer that question. I think we competed, we played as hard as we can. I said we need to make a few more shots and get a few more contributions down our line, down our roster. More so than what they had, and then they could be the difference in the game. That's not something that necessarily needs to happen a year from now. That could happen the next time that we play. So.
Thank you.